Good evening, everybody. You must be waiting for this live session. Welcome to PACE Institute, the page of PACE Institute, which will bring you the grammar classes and moreover, developing your skills of English and moreover, your personality. In today's class, I'll talk something of personality development because there should be change. In past two classes, I have been talking of grammar and correctness of sentences, sentence analysis, sentence formation, types of sentences. But today, I'm going to talk about your growth, your personality, and your personality can groom by your thoughts, by your attitude, by your confidence, by your self-belief. And once you doubt yourself, you can ruin your complete future. Belief triggers the confidence to work. If you believe yourself, you can conquer the world. You can identify your strength. You can work on your weakness just by your self-belief. In today's class, I'm going to talk about motivation. This is the period of lockdown. I think this is the 21st day of the 21-day lockdown in India. And people are completely waiting that when this lockdown will be over. But above all things, is the chaos of coronavirus over? So I would say no. Still, India has a tough time to see. Let's pray and be aware and stay at home and be safe. So these live classes will continue at sharp 6 p.m. and I'll be keep informing you and stay in touch and connected and keep on teaching students online. Well, coming back to the class, what's motivation? Do you know what is motivation? Motivation which is inspiring something. Motivation which inspires or aspires someone to do something. If you're able to inspire people to work for you, you have the quality to motivate people. If you can inspire people to talk to you, you have ability to motivate others to talk. If you can get the things done by your management, you have the motivating skills. But do you have the right motivation for your own self? I'm talking about self-motivation. Do you have the self-motivation? What is self-motivation? You know, motivation can be external or internal. I'm talking about your internal. Can you motivate yourself? Can you remain happy despite of problems in life? See, problems are part of life. We are alive. It simply means that we will face problems. We will have to face problems. Actually, we cannot skip problems by the time we are alive. So why do worry about problems? Problems are just the signs and symptoms that we are alive. So keep enjoying problems, keep facing them, be bold and brave, courageous and enjoy life. Well, now it's up to us that how we can motivate ourselves in different dimensions, different directions, and how we can utilize our strength, our energy in a positive direction. See, our state of mind works really wonderful in maintaining self-motivation. If anybody is optimistic, they will definitely search the options to be optimistic and find the energy and positiveness all around them. So if you want to motivate yourself, you need to be optimistic. Thinking positive. There are problems, but despite problems, what are the solutions? How can we utilize the time perfectly and how we can utilize our potential equally? We must be positive, oriented, and always looking for the best what we can do. Work is worship. Work should never stop. You must carry on working, keep on working, even in difficulties and problems. You know, there is enough time to sleep in the graves. So why do sleep and why to take rest? At least 8 hours daily, we should work on different ways, working and honing our skills, honing our mind, and not only mind, but health, everything you should work on. And you'll be motivated when you have the mixture and the blend of all kinds of variation in your life. When you are growing from your mind, when you're growing from your body, when you're growing from your satisfaction, you will definitely grow. So how to motivate yourself? Self-motivation. In the tough times, as tough times have to be in life, we can't avoid them. We have to maintain optimism. We have to maintain optimistic attitude. And once our attitude is optimistic, we can create an environment for ourselves to motivate ourselves. And a motivated person is so happy person that he is contagious. He can motivate others. When there is a negative environment, people go negative, and when there is a positive environment, they can go positive. Like you can make hundreds of people positive. So let's be optimistic and let's make this world optimistic place to live and enjoy. Well, I'm talking about different kinds of growth and different kinds of personal, mental, psychological, physiological, different kinds of growth. You should think in all dimensions and directions that how you can grow from different directions. So let's come back and think of motivation. How to motivate ourselves? We should motivate ourselves by our belief system. We will definitely think and do the things what we believe. If we believe, we can do that. If we believe we can play, if we believe we can be healthy, if we believe that I can do that work, I'll never stop. I'll keep on working. And that belief will definitely allow my mind to search for the options that how can I do it. Once you want to do it, you will definitely do it. You will find the ways to do that. So why to worry and why to take stress, and moreover, why to doubt yourself? Belief is the biggest trigger. Optimism is another. And our belief system, what we have been listening since childhood is other. If we talk of superstitions and religious factors, that this all is happening, that we are bound and compelled to think in that direction. So we are bounded by our thoughts, by our education. Our thoughts are driven by our experience, our attitude, our education, and our environment. We live in a negative environment, then we are bound to think negative. If we are educated in a positive direction, we'll definitely think positive. So E is very important. Triple E means education, experience, and environment. See, the lockdown is still, even the animals are facing problems. They are not able to go to graze and all. So they are in the localities, they are mowing and all. So really it's a big problem for everyone. So don't focus on the problems. Let's focus on the solutions and enjoyment that what we can have and how we can utilize this time. How can we have the great time and we can enhance our skills, we can have different kind of growth. Well, motivation. So we should motivate ourselves by our work. We should be our self-role model. Once you do any positive work, you will motivate yourself to do. Once you study for an hour, you'll be able to study for 2 or 3 next day. You can set examples and you can copy role models, and when you see positivity all around, then you also start doing something optimistic and positive. I've been talking in my classes about practice sessions, that how are you practicing? See, I always say, are you a student? If you are a student, you must be studying 8 hours every day. And if you are unable to study 8 hours a day, it simply means you are unemployed. So who is a teacher? A teacher is a person who thinks, studies and writes and reads books and helps people. At least 8 hours of the profession is done. Then a person is a teacher. So you have to ask yourself that what you are. If you are a student, then you need to study anything. What grooms, what completely revamps your mind. Start upgrading, thinking optimistic, working and making an atmosphere to grow. Motivation. Here is a story for motivation. How we get motivated. Aristotle, you must be know, he was a great philosopher. Aristotle, when he was a child, he went to his successful man of the city. He was Socrates. He asked him the little child went to the man, successful man, and asked, "Sir, would you tell me the secret of success?" The man said, "Oh, you are a very small child to know the secret of success. Better you go and relax home and play games and enjoy and forget this bitter thing that what is the secret of success." Still, the boy was rigid to know the secret of success, and the successful man did take it lightly. After an hour of request, the successful man got ready to tell the secret of success to the child. The successful man said to the little child that, "Come tomorrow on a bank of a river and I will let you know how to be successful there on the bank of the river." Next day, the boy was very much crazy, anxious, distraught to know the secret of success. He was present on the bank of river, and the successful man was also present on the bank of river. He was bathing inside the river he was standing in the water till this mark. The child said, "Hey sir, good morning, I'm here. You called me here this morning for telling me the secret of success." Socrates called him inside the water, that you come inside, bathe with me, and I'll let you know the secret of success inside the water. The child opened his clothes, went into the water, and what happened? That the man started drowning him inside the water, and nobody was there to rescue and help. And the boy started getting suffocated. He was struggling for life to death. The boy wanted to rescue himself, that he wanted to know the secret of success, and that successful man was drowning him. Why he wanted to die? What he did, that he had no other option. The little boy kicked in the lower abdomen of the successful man, and finally the successful man fell into the water, and the small boy ran out of the water to the bank of river, and he was so much frustrated. He said, "What this hell is this? Sir, I just wanted to learn secret of success, and you started drowning me. You wanted to kill me before this. Was this question so hard or difficult for you, so that you wanted to eliminate me?" The successful man smiled and laughed and said, "Boy, calm down. You are successful in saving your life. I wanted to teach you something." The boy was not ready to think, but still, after 5 conversations, he thought, "Yes, I am successful in saving my life. He's telling right." Socrates taught him a lesson. The boy saved his life because he wanted to save his life. He kicked the successful man, and he never thought of anything else. Now, the successful man, Socrates, asked the little boy, "You are successful, congratulations. How did you save your life?" The little boy thought and finally answered, "I forgot everything, that what I was asking and what I wanted to learn. I just remember I have to save my life. I forgot everything, and I just remembered to save my life. I wanted to take breath, and I just took breath. And finally I saved my life. I don't know how I could do. Sorry for harming you." The successful man smiled and said, "That's the secret of success. Every one of us will become successful when they forget the different things of life and remember only one thing, what they want." So ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want? Why you're wasting your time? How can you be successful? And if you know what you want, then why aren't you trying every day 8 hours to be successful? Success is not a joke. For success, you need to burn midnight oils. You have to work. And for that, success comes to the people who are starving for it, who are dying for it, and they want it at any cost. You will get success when you want as important as oxygen. When oxygen becomes important to you, you will definitely get any ways. Anyhow you want to breathe, then you will definitely breathe. Similar is success. If you want success in life, and if you want that, how will you do that? If everything is decided, you just need to work, forget everything, what people will say, what people talk about me, how they laugh at me. Let's forget everything and do what makes me happy. You are the most important person for yourself. I am the most important person for myself. If I am not meeting my own demands, how can I meet others? So let's start working for our demands, for our motivation. Let's start working for making ourselves happy. You can't make people happy without you are happy. So first, be happy. In all circumstances, in all adverse situations, we need to be happy. And once we are happy, we can make people happy. I talk about practice. I never say what to practice. Why? Because, demands are different, targets are different, visions are different, missions are different. What is your mission? What is your mission? Follow your passion, follow your mission. Never forget it. Never forget for what you are here in this world and what you want. Mark the difference. And once you do this, then you are self-motivated. Self-motivation is something automated engines. You are not a push cart like people will show. Your father will push you for studies. Your mother will, how long you'll be a good student? No. You can't be a good student by pushing off your teachers and father, mother, guardians and will push you, come on child, study, start. No, like that. If something is internal which is driving you that yes, I must get it, I must attain it. So good students are the students who are driven internally. They want. This technique implies in every sphere of life, whether it is academics, games or sports. Let's talk about any achievement, whether in song of music, arts, games, sports, academics, anywhere. We can be successful only when we want it badly, as bad as we need oxygen. Once we get self-responsibility, once we get a sense of pride, once we get the sense of pride, sense of achievement, that I'm achieving something, that's second booster of motivation. So if you want to get motivated, target small results, that I'll just achieve this one. Don't expect big from yourself. Every drop counts. Every drop counts. Your little success can bring energy in you, can energize you, it can motivate you for the greater success. So why do you wait now? Start doing small things. Start solving questions. Start speaking one line. Your one line will get you 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 will multiply with several. You can be a terrific speaker, terrific orator, wonderful in mathematics, wonderful in academics, sports, whatever you wish, but don't be shaky. Have a determined, well-directed goals. Once your goals are directed, that you're focused, don't get deviated. That's what you want in life. Once everything is clear, stay motivated and your internal motivation and your passion. And once you start choosing your passion and chasing your passion, not choosing. Choosing is the very beginning, but I'm chasing your passion. The world is going to chase you. So, motivation. Nobody can motivate as you can motivate yourself. Your teacher's motivation can last for 1 hour or 2 hours. Your mentors can motivate you just for a few hours or few days. Your guardians can motivate you for a couple of days or hardly 1-2 hours. But when it comes from inside, the voice of your own soul that I must work, there is no substitute for such works. If you want something, you will definitely get it. And how? There are millions of methods. You need to know that what you want. Once you're clear that what you want, you'll definitely get it. Oh, you must be thinking that what our sir is teaching today is not teaching grammar. We'll come with the grammar classes. You have to connect over the YouTube of Pratap Manish Pace Institute, and we'll keep on giving grammar classes, and also with this live classes. This is a complete 1-month series at 6 p.m. I'll be coming with different grammar classes and word parts and vocabs. See, I'll just say how to enrich your vocabs. Vocabs you have to pick one word and then you have to look for substitute of the words, means synonyms, similar in meaning words. Once you know 2, 3 words for one word, then you have an option when to use. When you forget to use the one word, you have the other options. So that's why you need to learn some words in English for English word. Never look for Hindi. And finally, you can use these words anywhere. And you must know the exact use of words, that how we can use it and what should be the suitable words. And practice makes people perfect. So keep on adding, keep on writing, keep on speaking, and not only if we are concerned about speaking and writing and developing your language, but anywhere if you're practicing for, if you are preparing for any competitive exams or if you are preparing for any goal, everything is easy once you love it. So I must again recall you, what is love? If you love your goal, that gives miraculous result. We must love what you want to attain in our life. And that is our passion. We'll keep on doing it. Well, once you start enjoying your work, once you start enjoying your, nobody can stop you in attaining goals and success in life. That's all for today's class. We'll keep on adding tomorrow with the grammar and some stuffs. See you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.